10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome to IdiOtBlog 384. How's everybody doing? I'm your host, Idiot Burns. Today we're featuring Travis Scott, a man of God making music for that purpose exactly. Christian music. And it's Sunday, so I figured let's feature this sweet-ass musician. Oh, and I swear, maybe I shouldn't. Try and keep it clean tonight, a little bit at least.
And everybody stops to stare as her haze creates a ring. Around the room, her presence there, as if she were a dream. As if she were a dream. And dreams come true for some of you.
Today we are simulcasting, as per usual, to those locations right there. And this is the artist right here. Drop a like. We're simulcasting on YouTube, Twitch, and Mobcrush at Idiot Burns, on BandLab at IdiOtBlog, and on Facebook.com/Christopher Burns. I got 2 jackets on today, trying to warm my body up before bedtime. I'm feeling a little sick. If my voice goes out here and there, I'll just have to clear the COVID cough. I'll just have to clear my throat and get back on par.
I simply stood amazed at how I caught a love life.
Go ahead and double check.
Still ablaze.
The simulcast is working as it should be on at least 3 of the medias. The IdiOtBlog BandLab,
I still cannot believe.
the YouTube, and the Facebook. The other 2, not too worried about. Got myself some hot apple cider. Oh, yeah. Looks like we're working on Facebook. This song is called Dreams.
Now I see dreams do come true. There's hope in each new day. Now I see dreams do come true. And I press on, not in vain. Now I see dreams do come true. For love has paved the way. Now I see dreams do come true. And now I dare to dream again. And dreams come true for some of you. Not the one like me. Yet here she was with all she does, and it shattered that deceit.
Deleting some false starts before I check the location. Hopefully I'm not deleting the actual videos.
There in her eyes, the flash of blue, the smile that gleams so easily. Two souls collided and reality strained, and I'll never, ever be the same.
Very cool. It's a cool song. Another cool one. I believe this has cocoa bark on it.
As the sun descends and the grass withers, colors change on the leaves of trees, and the flowers fade away. Something unchanged. It always remains.
Once again, this is Travis Scott. You can find this user at really_Travis_Scott.
As Eden ends, all sin descends, and the grass withers. Brothers fall into abyss, and the flowers fade away.
Joey Hester. Just got some kind of a... It's a cold. It's like swollen glands a little bit. Sore throat a little bit. You know, I'm not, very sore. It's nothing that a little ibuprofen isn't handling. It's obviously nothing big. Standard cold. There's no congestion. Maybe it is the COVID. Like I care. The COVID is not as bad as most colds. I guess unless you got some kind of susceptibility. Flus are worse. Feet are cold. That's what they say. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is cool. Your word remains. Who are the people on this? Drums, Blanet. Following. Very cool. See, I'll feature somebody with no image and no music because they worked on a track that I like. They might eventually at some point be posting. Maybe they'll listen to me and drum on something. Who knows? Pretty cool. It's asking me to go check my email. That's annoying. For a code. I'll do it, but it's annoying. Probably went to the spam box. Let's see. Twitch. There we go.
Shelter from darkness, shelter from rain. We move to places to feel safe. That's how we survive. That's how we survive. We used to be playful, we used to be kind. We used to talk in the gardens alive.
Okay, I'm trying what's called a pop-out unified chat. We'll see if it works. Thank you. Thank you, King's Echo. Matt suggested we do negative creep. I'm a negative creep. I'm a negative creep. I'm a negative creep and I'm stoned. This is getting to be. This is getting to be. This is getting to be out of control. I don't know if that's the right lyrics. Daddy's little girl and a girl no more. Daddy's little girl and a girl no more. I don't think that's. I don't know, man. I can't remember the lyrics. I was saying Mr. Mustache. What about Mr. Mustache? There's so many good songs on Bleach, to be honest. Chad Channing, Jason Everman. Those are some guys that were pretty cool in the band. He suggested some Soundgarden. I suggested some Alice in Chains. Damn that river. Oh, you wanna jam that river? Bleach, their first album. Stone Temple Pilots, I suggested kitchenware and candy bars. Sail me down the river, sail me down the river. Sail me down the river, and I want it. What you wanted, we wanted. What we wanted. Down, down, go down, 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 down. I don't know, I could just rip on all those grunge tracks. Spoon Man. That's the Spoon Man has that really cool spot where the music stops and it goes. I love STP. I love them. There's so many good STP songs, to be honest. We did a few different covers from STP. in my band, Idiot Arsenal. There's a hat I wore at least 50-something shows. Look how gross it is inside. But I can't even tell if you could see that or not. Yeah, it's gross inside. And it says Idiot Arsenal. And that was the name of the band. This was like the mess up that I didn't sell, that I just wore myself. In hindsight, I wish I had a good one, but whatever. Frogs, but that's not a fun one to cover. That's such a slow one. It's a really cool song to listen to when you're baked, to tell you that. It's a cool driving track. I like that one. You know which one that is? Them bones. This track has got Leah N42 on it, and drums by Blaine Hartley. What artist was I looking up there? I don't know. Exodus. I was looking up some of the 8 thrash bands. No glasses today. You can see my dark eyes. Always like that. They're a little more yellow than normal today. Oh, yeah. For STP, that Unplugged album was the best. And there's a lot of music that isn't on there, though. That's the thing. Prong? Is that Helmet? Is that a Helmet song? Prong?
Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. We will be secure.
Or is that a band? Prong's a band. I don't really know them. I know, is it Alice in Chains? But Alice in Chains, yeah, their Unplugged album. That's definitely not their best, in my opinion. Also, that's the problem with the Unplugged one, is it just doesn't have the distortion that I crave. Now, if you aren't craving distortion, then it's pretty cool because it's an alternative to that. But they also, every other album went back and forth with that, so it's kind of cool. I might know them and I just don't remember which songs are theirs. You know, I like bands like Butthole Surfers, I like Beck, I like Toadies. Yeah, I like Helmet. Corrosion of Conformity. I'm trying to think of good grunge bands. I was in a band where I played drums, and it was a grunge cover band. It was this guy from Berkeley. Black Tar. That was the name of the band, Black Tar. Now there's another band called Black Tar. They copied us.
My day comes to its end. I'll float into the ocean.
Yeah, I saw Lane Staley live with Metallica and Days of the New. Days of the New. That's a cool band at the end of the grunge era. Live, the band Live. People don't really think about Live anymore because they're just, it's like they kind of disappeared. But that second album, Throwing Copper, oh my God. What a great band. Yeah, those grunge era bands, I really love them. And you know, I'm a Seattle guy, so it's like they play the hell out of them on the radio here, and I got no problem with it. And Velvet Underground was cool. We did some Velvet Underground songs. Trying to see if I can find, there we are. Trying to see if I can find a list of the songs we did. SoundCloud. Cumbersome. Man in the Box. Plush. Spoon Man. Lake of Fire, Slither, Even Flow, Bullet with Butterfly Wings, Smells Like Teen Spirit, Screaming Trees, Nearly Lost You There, an original, and Audio Slave's Be Yourself. What headphones do I use? Good night, King's Echo. I know it's a couple hours later there. It's definitely late. I'll catch you with some more covers. It's definitely something Matt's looking to do, so he'll put the drums down. I'm thinking he was doing some tonight, or he's going to do some later. He's got the couple weeks off from Boeing. They give you 2 weeks off, so that'll be cool. I like these. KRKs? KRK. Can you see that? They're the guys that started the yellow Kevlar cones. And I played drums in that band. You can actually look them up. You can look up my drumming on that. If you look up SoundCloud.com Black Tar Group. Let me put it here, since this is what I'm talking about, and you guys can all see it. There you go. Go listen to it. Recorded in the same studio equipment you see here. In a practice sessions, so it's pretty cool. Bassist was his name was Forrest, and a few months after we broke up, he lived in the same town as me, Molly Terrace. He moved out, lived at his parents' place. He's 20, maybe just about to turn 21, or maybe just turned 21, and his friend had been to rehab for Xanax, and then had gotten some Xanax and was over at his house, and he said, hey, let me keep the Xanax so that, you know, you don't take too many, you don't have an overdose or any kind of, you know, so you can come back and get him tomorrow. And the guy left, came back in. I mean, this is what I heard. This is what I heard around then. Left, came back in, grabbed a knife. This is his guy, best friend he grew up, one of his best friends he grew up with. Guy came back, stabbed him in the neck, and he died right there in his bedroom. I believe he was 20 years old. So rest in peace, Forrest. We miss you, Forrest. You can see him in the images. Yeah, we love you, dude. Mercury Transit, that must be a Matt Dunlap drums. Oh, so I should fork this right here to save the drums. Okay, I'm going to take these drums from here if they're on here. You guys will see me in here stealing drums. we go. This is how I do it. And how many BPMs was it? 194.
When your love comes through, our bodies are made new. You break the barriers.
Sweet.
Out, casting the enemy out. Till our walls are down.
The war is over.
Oh, where it falls to the ground, defenseless from your love. We're encaptured from above. From heaven we receive
Nice.
one and only key.
What's up, DK?
The name above all names, restoration.
Yeah, I got a revision of it. Well, I got the drums from it now, and I can take them and remake them. Looks like the album's getting a new track. I thought it was done at 9. Maybe it'll be done at 10.
We soldier through these
If you got any Matt Dunlap tracks, let me know. There might be one I haven't done drums to, and then I'll go grab them up. I was going to go back into this Blood Oath and look for the one that he played the drums on and go open that up since I'm in Blood Oath and take the drums out of that and remake it, make something else to it. You were my second on my fans page. That was cool. What does that mean? What's your fans page? What's a fans page? What is that? Tell me what a fans page is. Don't spare me. Don't spare me. I'm an idiot. I don't know what you're talking about. What's a fans page? I was on a fans page? I got a memory like a fucking fish. I remember shit. Scrape spit out of this thing. Julianne tipped me $1. Do I gotta zell it back to you? Now my account's at $1.14. Cause I'm a broke motherfucker. I spent my last $4 to put 1.3333 gallons of juice in the van today. Oh, was your number one on your... I was number 2 on the fans page. That's cool, dude. Who was number 1? DK? No, Thirst. Let me guess. It was Thirst. It's gotta be Thurette. It's gotta be Thurette. Thirst. It's gotta be. I can't beat him. The guy likes things that you haven't even put out yet. He's like, suck it up. He's not sucking you off, and he's not sucking up to you. He just loves your music. You lost 41 cents sending me the $1. Yeah. Is it Thurette or Thirst? I want to say Thurette every time I see it. But I say Thirst because it's like it's also just like you take the bottom half of the 3 and spin it around and it's Thirst with a capital S. Hard to tell. This cup needs a better logo. It needs a Idiot Burns logo. Who else thinks that? Jason, can you tell me this though? I got a pop quiz for you. Who was your number 6 biggest fan? I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting for the answer for who your 6th biggest fan was. Just go ahead and let me know when you find that out, okay? Let me know. Just want some insight. I want to know who the 6th biggest fan was. Not joking about that $1. I already spent it. Sorry, I already spent the $1. I can't give it back. I already spent it. Oh. Yeah, I'm sick. I got the COVID. Just kidding. I got a little bit of a cold. It's inflaming. It just feels like my lungs are inflamed. Just feels like the tissue in the lower part of my lungs is rotting. My throat is sore. My whole body is sore. It's been like that for 2 weeks. I can't taste anything. I'm probably fine. I'm just kidding. I'm just got a 99-degree temperature. Oh, just really hot. I'm probably fine. It's probably just a cold. I'm just kidding. I just got a regular cold. One of the ones like where you get a little bit of swollen glands. No, they only show you 5, dude. That's what I'm messing with you. I'm so whiny. When I was singing like this the other day, oh, my wife was like, "Your voice is so good." Was that what it was? I think I got to do some Christmas songs though. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. You guys, there's a secret track. I really want to release it. I got a secret track. Now I got Mercury transit to do. If I go to that Mercury transit one on his page, see, here's the one I haven't released. It's unlisted. Oops. Right here. It's so good. It's so good, you guys. It's one of the coolest tracks on the album. It's unlisted, and I shared it with some of the Blood Oath guys. What did they say? Never-ending source of amazement you are, Chris. Well, thanks, Shane. I'll have to like that comment. If it will still let me. No, it won't. I hit this go. You can see how slow my BandLab is sometimes. But if you go to this, Mercury transit on his page. Go to the Mercury transit on his page. It will have an inspired by trail. I'm going to see what happens. I did put out a bunch. I wasn't singing like that, my wife? Oh, I thought I was singing like that. Yep, inspired by Deleted. That's the old Matt Dunlap track. Well, that was interesting. It said inspired by Deleted. If I click Deleted, it goes to Iceman. That's not deleted. So the inspired by goes to the original inspired buyer. Oh my gosh. See how slow it is? And doesn't say who this was inspired by. Matt _ Dunlap deleted his account. And he came back as with a different name, his grandfather's name. And then he came back as Matt. He's still there as Matt, but he changes his username. Alien S, like my contest track. Well, that Mercury Transit's gonna be cool. I can't remember if I did it or not. I don't think I did. Oh. But I could feel that energy of the music that I made recently. Right before I was ready to go, it was like a static feeling. I don't know if you guys get that. It's like a feeling, a desire to create. Did you send me a guitar picture?
Whose name is whispered on angels' tongues.
My number one, I don't know, I put it on my page. I have to go here to look for it. Let me see. My number one, I talked about stats like a week ago.
Our Savior now revealed.
Not quite a week. Whenever it was they put them out, I did it that day.
Excitement filling heaven's span.
It's not in here. Number one collaborator is someone I've never really listened to much. There we go. You and your sister were way up there. You're my number two. Joey Esther was my number two. My number one was Miriana Vorabats. Number three was Arrow. Number four was The R. And number five was... it's playing in there. Let's see if we can see it together. It's not working. Right? It's being dumb.
His name is whispered on angels' tongues, the secret long concealed, the birth pangs of a virgin's womb, our Savior now revealed. Excitement filling heaven's span, the whole world in suspense. Messiah lies in a feeding trough. It is He who'll forgive our sins. Emmanuel is born to us, a Savior right on time.
Chris won't let me sleep with a fan. Dude, I don't want you sleeping with my fans. Just because they listen to my music doesn't mean you should be having sex with them, Mrs. Idiot Burns. Sleeping with fans, that is really weird. You don't sleep well because you don't get to have sex with my fans? I don't like it. Sound of White Noise, I love that album. That's what we should play. Instead of having a fan, just play The Sound of White Noise by Anthrax. I love all the John Bush albums. If you go to like their Spotify, they're not there. Stomp 442, The Sound of White Noise. I think the other one's like Magic 8 Ball or something like that. Those albums are not there. I'm on some kind of delay because I'm getting your guys' no LOLs. Oh my God, Chris. She wants to sleep with all the fans. She wants to get oscillated. What are you talking about? My drum amp has a fan in it and it's on all the time. It goes all night long. Sometimes it's so annoying I wake up and turn it off. You don't hear that? I can't help that you're deaf. You haven't slept well since you met me. Dude, I told you when you first met me that that's the complaint of every woman that ever meets me. I have an energy that makes it hard to sleep next to me. It's nothing to do with the fans. You could put 10 fans in the room and I'm still next to you in the bed. You're going to want to get out and go somewhere else to sleep. You sleep better on the couch because of that. For reals, dude. No, there's no ceiling fans in a house with this low of ceilings. It'll cut your friggin' head off. You'll raise your hands up and I was just stretching. Whack! Look at how delayed it is on one of those other pages. Oh my gosh. It's showing things I haven't done in forever. Going back to the Holy Spirit. Yeah, I stopped my year review because it wasn't working right. It was like spanning all weird, and it was actually causing a delay. But my year in review is on my page, so you can go check it out on your own. Well, then I'd have to lift you up in the air like a ballet. Boom. Oh, there's ketchup all over. Oh, wait. I'd get you under the fan, and I'd be like trying to get you to raise your hands and all kinds of things. You know what I mean? So I'm talking on two fronts here. I got a chat on BandLab and a chat on YouTube. So if it gets confusing, I'm just talking to one of the chats. Yeah. Hey, Homer, you're about to fall. Don't! Why, you little... The warm liquid's getting cool, so I gotta drink it while it's still warm. This is cool. I like it. Look at how delayed it is over here. Oh, I see. It's not all the way. It's not at the end of motion. It's not at the live. It got like paused somehow. No, it's not sent there. It's sent here. Oh. No, don't do that. No. This is what I asked you to. I asked you to watch this when I'm out there. Can you watch her? Yeah, she's been putting it on her feet a lot. She likes it on her feet. Yeah, look at that video. And that's funny. Look what Amanda sent me. My wife. This is the kids' mom. To my kids' mom. They're driving through Tacoma, and look what happened. Look at that. It looks a little interesting. I said prions? I really hope the prion disease for deers have not spread over here. Yeah, I got the Bible app. Heck yeah, I got the Bible app. I usually have it on my desktop, but for some reason I had the iMovie on there for a little bit. I'm gonna move that back. Hey, get out of there. Whoa, slow. What are you doing? What are you doing, phone? You need to reset like bad. Thank you. Did you get out of there or what? It got this CordBot app out of there? Why did it do that? See, this phone needs a reset bad. What is going on? What did it do? Are you kidding me? There you go. That was a white-tailed deer, I believe, based on the white tail. What do you guys think? Was that a white-tail, or is it messages? You tell me. Tell me if you think that's a white-tail. It might have been a black-tail. I'm gonna look up the difference with you guys. Yeah, blacktail. That's what I'm talking about. The mule deer. Can you tell the difference? Blacktails? Yep. Mule deer? Yep. Large ears. Whitetail, not as big a ears. Only raised their tail when signaling to other deer danger. So what? Thought it was in danger there? Because look, I'm gonna watch this again. You could watch this over and over. The black chest. It has a black chest. It was in danger. Amanda was driving. That's funny. Now I got a bunch of dead animals. See, these are smaller ears here. These ones here, smaller. That's like the white-tailed, I believe. And this had the big ears. Let's watch it again. Really big ears. It's a mule deer, for sure. It has like a white stripe on its top of its neck, though. Hard to tell, but it seems like a mule deer. Black-tailed. She's a pretty good driver, actually. Kind of overly aggressive. Back to the artists we're playing. which is really underscore Travis underscore Scott. Travis Scott. This is last call. So I'm going to skip forward to that. Let's see who this is. Coco Bark, yep. People I see. You drive like my mom. So timid that there's inevitably going to be accidents. I've never been the cause of an accident. I was pulling out one time and a guy merged into my lane, and they told me I was at fault, but I'm sorry. I had my blinker on. He didn't have his blinker on. It was his fault. He just got lucky with that cop. I've never rear-ended somebody. I've had like 5 hit and runs in my life, people hitting me and running. 3 of them on my moped. 2 of them this last year. In my wife's car. The guy was trying to ram me in the carpool, and the guy cut me off and slammed on his brakes. I had a guy throw a bag of food out at me after Thanksgiving on the way home. I guess he didn't like that I got in front of him and he was shining his brights on me. And I just started driving the exact speed limit, and then he got pissed and went around me and threw shit out of... Well, I had kids in the car. And then I got him to pull over eventually because he knew he was going to do a hit and run. And then he felt like I was chasing him because I pulled out in front of him. I pulled over also in front of him to try and exchange information. Bullshit. People are aggressive and assholes. And the cops knew it was true. Oh, I gotta clean my ears out. It happens. Yeah. But why are you stopped? It's a road. Why are you stopped in the middle of the road, Julian? Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, nice elbow crack there from when I was hit on my moped in the center lane. I went in the center lane and waited for traffic where two lanes are merging, and some guy stopped and let this guy come out around. He comes out around looking like this over his shoulder to do the merge also. 70-year-old guy runs right into me and go flying off my moped. Moped goes under his car, got all smashed up. I had just fixed the tail light. That moped never drove for me again. I sold it, and the guy kind of made it into like an art moped, a piece of junk. I had it 14,500 miles on it, just smashed right into me. Got 30,000 settlement and 20,000 went to the lawyer. What the fuck, lawyer? What the fuck? $20,000 to write papers? Fucking lawyers are rip-offs, dude. They're fucking scumbags. I regret not being a lawyer. I'd be making really good money right now as a lawyer. I can tell. I'm a go-getter like that. I like getting people out of shit. Oh, glory. Jobs. I'm thinking about doing this Postmates thing, as my wife has suggested, until I get one. And then when I'm out there on Postmates and hating doing Postmates every day, I'll get home and it'll help me apply to more jobs. And then I can and it'll be easier to quit on the people when I'm done. I can just quit and go right back to Boeing when Boeing calls me back. Come on, make it 2 months, make it 1 month. Make it quick. Bring me back, Boeing. She has a Kia. I need to be a good lawyer. I should have been a surgeon. Steady hands. What about a Tesla? What, you like polluting? Tesla's just a car that's higher in the pollution scale. First off, all the energy that you put in your Tesla comes from a very dirty burn. It can't come from solar panels or wind. It comes from, name it, what does it come from? Carbon emission based power supplies and hydro power supplies. And then when you have that car, you eventually have a battery pack and doesn't last. Your normal cars will last you 250, 350,000 miles. Oh, I'm just on layoff at Boeing. Boeing has a layoff right now, and I went on the layoff on July 31st. And because before July 31st hit, I was on travel to try and keep my job into March. But before that happened, I had that accident. So once my accident ends, it goes right to layoff. Once my rehab ends, which should be next week. I might be clean right now, actually. I feel clean. That's why I'm so sick, I bet you. No more extra CBDs. I am going back once layoffs come back. My uncle said it's probably a couple months. He said everybody should be back by March, he thinks. And he's up in the top. He's been working there 35 years. My uncle, 35 years. My grandpa, 32 years. And hopefully I get 20-something in there. Maybe 30. Maybe I'll get 30 years. I'll probably hit 30, and then they'll probably put me into training or some shit. I'll be the guy training people. Soft, cushy job. I'm going to try and become an engineer. But yeah, those Tesla cars, the batteries only last like 175,000 miles. Then you're going to be buying new batteries. And the battery packs are like 5,000 or more, and you got to get it installed. Talking about a $10,000 repair. Are you kidding? Just to have a Tesla? Just to like feel cool? Sorry, I don't think so. I was thinking if I were to I would get a truck and I would put a bed of lead acid batteries below the truck and then put hubs on it that were electric hubs, and then in the front of the truck like a little Ranger, and in the front of the truck you get one with the extended cab, and then the front of the truck can be a generator that generates enough to charge those batteries plus. You fill that with gas and your gas tank's the tank for it, and then you could get 200 miles to the gallon. Why don't they make this? Because Ford already created a bunch of them, and then they tried to get everybody to give them back, and there's like 3 people in the world that didn't. So they made like 200 of these, they sold them, and then they asked for them back as a recall, but a couple of people had sold them since buying them, and then those people who bought them didn't have a loan through Ford, didn't have a loan for them, they owned them outright, and they couldn't make them give them back. Chevy Volt, I think, did this, did a similar thing, but basically, you have a generator, like let's say it's a 2,000 watt, 3,000 watt generator, and you put it in the front where the engine goes, and there's a generator there. Worst case scenario, the generator goes out, you remove it, put a new one right in. Super easy, right? Think about the repairs on this. Someone needs a new engine, they just do that. Someone needs a new hub, you just pull the hub out, pull new electric hubs for all 4 wheels. One of the hub goes out, you can still drive with the 3 hubs. You disable the front or the back, right? So if one of them goes out, it's the front left one or front right one. You make it rear wheel drive only until you can get the front one replaced. If the back ones go out, you make it front wheel drive until the back ones get replaced. And then, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4 hubs on a vehicle. And then the gas tank that's already existed in the cars. You can modify any car to be this kind of car. Totally amazing. Dude, DK, you need electric, you need one of those electric things you sit in. I mean, not so fun in the winter over there, I'm sure, but you know what I'm talking about? The old ladies use them. They have them at the Safeway. You know, the little scooter, mobile scooter. That's what you need, DK. Strap your guitar on the back of it. Put a little amp at the back of it. Go to the... You need some more weed money? Just go to the local store and play out guitar outside in front of it. Your wreaths were awesome, and your cards are awesome, and you totally could sell them. I don't sell my music. I probably should sell my music. Yeah, new style wheelchair, for sure. A wheelchair and it goes 38 miles an hour. And you can drive it on the sidewalks or the street and no one's going to stop you. I used to make a lot more music like this in my bedroom. Softer stuff. Now I really don't do it that much anymore.
We thought his suffering was punishment sent by God. But because of our sins, he was wounded, beaten, because of the evil we did. We are healed by the punishment he suffered. Made whole by the blows he received.
Whose drums is this? It's banjo picker D, Leah N42, and Blaine Hartley on drums. Drums performed by Words performed by D. Jerrigan. Vocals performed by Leah Norton. Written by Travis Scott. Very cool. This is cool because it's kind of a multi-feature. Over to the... I'm forgetting about the IdiOtBlog. Yeah, no. At Boeing, if you do any kind of work accident, right? You don't get fired. You don't even get in trouble. There's not if you don't have a work accident, but you always get piss tested. If you get piss tested and you pop dirty for anything, all you got to say is I have a problem with this, and they pretty much offer everybody this. You either can get fired and you'll never work here again, or you can enter rehab, and then after you complete your rehab, if you ever test positive, you'll never work here again. And so after this rehab is over, when I go back to work, begins a 3-year cycle of me being tested one every other week or so. So I got to stay clean for at least 3 years, tell you that. Doesn't mean I'm going to be smoking weed. I mean, maybe I will. Maybe I'll have a bunch of vacation time saved, be working hard for 3 years, and when I hit that 3-year mark, maybe I'll take a 3-week vacation in front of my 2 weeks off, and I'll smoke a joint or two on my first days off. Who knows? Because I'll have time off. It's just I can't be intoxicated or have it in my system at all when I work there, just in case there were any kind of work accident. But, you know, your time is your time, and as long as you can be clean when you're at work, that's all they care about. If it's legal in my state, it's legal in my state. If they descheduled it from class 1, then I wouldn't be required to be clean. So then that would allow me to smoke again. But the thing is, It's a nasty habit financially, so it's 100% awesome that I'm out of it. Would I like to be able to smoke every Saturday and build a new routine with my smoking? Yes. But is that possible? Maybe when I'm an engineer. Maybe. Who knows?
Every day in my body.
This is worship.
Every hour in this flesh. Every second.
Oh, you're gonna go pick up Phil? She's gonna pick up Phil.
You keep me in.
Oh, Instagram. I haven't been on there in 3 or 4 weeks. 3.5 weeks. And then when I was on there, I just immediately got off because I was just checking to see if the great BandLab jam has been loaded yet. Let's see if it has been loaded. Let's go look together. Instantgram. Instantgram. There you are. Nice. Yeah. See, if I did like a leave or I did like a vacation, I'd probably like buy like 3.5 grams of some really good stuff and just smoke it out of my pipe. I kept my... Where is it? Where is it? You gonna give me a hug? Oh. What do you got?
One.
You got a bunch of them?
Yeah.
Yummy.
I get over.
You get all of them?
Yeah. So one more left.
Just one more left?
Yeah.
Nice. Are those graham crackers?
Yeah.
Are they good? Oh, yeah. Graham crackers. Can I have one bite? Oh, you give me a hug? Oh. I gotta have my Luella hugs. The best. Is that... Look, here you are.
And I am grateful for
I know the winner.
Okay, let's go see Mom. Bye. See you in a little bit. Okay. And what's going on? TikTok? I don't want to see TikTok when I'm on here. CDC, help prevent the spread of coronavirus. I absolutely will not. I will spread as much as I can. I don't worry. I don't care about that stuff. Everybody should get that thing and be done. Sean Juan Destua. Nokia. I did love it. I dropped it in the water when I was jet skiing one time. Picked it up, put it out of the water, and it got dry and worked again. I love the 71X a bunch, even more. I got a bunch of Instagram hellos. I don't see anything from you though. When did you send it? We'll have to see what's going on. Oh, 2 requests. There we are, Joey Esther, 21 minutes ago. Nice. Yep. You were number 2. Your sister is number 1. Rap Charnette was number 4. And Zwef was number 5. And Small Mechanical Thoughts was number 3. That sounds right. Bob Guitar. Okay, what was I looking for? Oh yeah, I'm looking for the great BandLab jam. Where's BandLab? BandLab, you on here? BandLab, 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 BandLab. No, where are you, BandLab? In that world, TikTokers are just—they're in their bathing suit and stuff. BandLab. Where's the great BandLab jam, guys? I don't see it. You're in review. No great BandLab jam yet. Come on, guys. This guy's got some really pink skin. This guy's got some really pink skin. Let's go down more and see if there's more music. Guy's got some pink eyelids and some really pink lips. Holy crap, dude.
Embrace my love, my feelings show, the pain inside, I will let go. Tears flow, but not in my sadness. I cry alive,
Interesting.
love alone. Feel the love.
Bye-bye.
Makes me whole. You took my place. You saved my soul. I feel the love. It makes me whole. You took my place.
Okay, we got 2 more songs left on this app, on this user.
Showed me love.
Then, there's nothing left.
Show me your light.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with Instagram. It's just, you know, it's not my style. I don't like the format. It's not clear and it's not concise. Got me a cool guitar, so can't hate on it. Oops.
You saved my soul. I feel the love. It makes me whole. You took my place.
Oh, my stream. So sometimes I actually just talk about like ways to do different musical stuff. Other times I just kind of listen and talk about the music. I'll often talk about questions people ask me. I did one feature on reverb, one feature on equalization. I'm gonna do one on compression soon, probably next week. I talk about different ways to do different things about music that aren't necessarily in the studio stuff. I'll talk about things, different topics. I used to have a lot more desire to preset the topics, but I found being on the fly is also quite fun. That's in response to you, lovely Castillo Lara. But yeah, I do a lot of different things. I would love to go over a lot of the topics that I've already previously done on the blog in the last year and go over them, do them more in depth. I used to do a 10-minute blog just on BandLab, and some of those were just kind of curt. They were cut short. That's basically what curt means, right? And they were just, I just squeezed as much in as I could in 10 minutes. And I could talk about some of those subjects for a whole hour, which I was thinking about going back and just looking at all the old ones in the playlist on the IdiOtBlog collections and going over it again and using some of the same artists and talking in depth further on some of those subjects. But anything from, you know, in the studio stuff to when you're in a bad mood, and the importance of silence, the what's sibilance, just things like that. Yeah, and there's a lot to talk about in recording. There's things, every day I do something that I forget. I go, oh, I never talk about that. And then I go, oh, I should talk about that today. And then I get on the blog and I forget about it. So it'd be nice to have a little list. keep a little list and have it here, and so then I can just review it. I got a list of things I can talk about. I'll tell her to DM you right now. Here. She's out of the house. Joey Ether. Joey Esther. Esther? Did I do that right?
Standing still beneath the sky that cries above me.
This guy asked me today, he said, my coworker, he goes,
Shouting back and forth again.
hey, how are you doing these days? And I told him, and he said, fingers crossed that you're clean. And then he goes, I have no idea what those numbers mean, but it sounds off. Sounds like you're also close to zero. Sent him my music. He had a drum kit he was trying to sell me. And then he's like, don't ever do it again. It's not worth it. By the sake of your family. And then I'll check out your music. And I go, I'll do it when I retire, or become an engineer, or start my own company. And he goes, aha, right on. He goes, let's grab a beer one time in Georgetown when it's open again. I said, hell yeah, if Jay Ainsley opened up. He goes, drink water then. Right on, brother. Stay safe. Happy holidays. And I said, you too. Happy Krampus Day. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. That guy's cool. He's from Germany. You can use phones while driving. She uses voice to text. You can do anything that you want on your phone when you're driving, as long as you're not actually texting. I use the phone all the time when I'm driving. If you can do anything you want when you're doing a hands-free and you can call people, then you can pick music and do. Yeah, I mean, think about it. There are people who don't know how to do it right, and they're sitting there like this, and they're like doing a whole bunch of stuff. But dude, I've seen people reading a book. I saw a lady one time reading a book, drinking coffee, right? Reading a book, drinking coffee, reaching over, shifting with this hand, driving with her foot, and then in between coffee, doing her eyelashes in the snow. In the snow. In the snow. And she was trying to merge lanes. Nah, I use cell phone when I'm driving. I have no problem with it. I got no problem using a phone while driving. I'm well trained at doing multiple things at once. If you look at the statistics on deaths while driving using a cell phone, usually it's like 80-something% of them are under the age of 22. They're young, inexperienced drivers that are highly distracted by their phone. Doesn't mean that's the only people. You look down at your phone and you rear end somebody. You were following too close. That's just my opinion on that. Because my parents would take tapes in and out. My mom would put tapes on the seat. We'd be in the back. She'd open up the tape thing, look for the tape while driving on the freeway to Chelan at 55. Arrive alive, don't text and drive. No, arrive alive, text and drive responsibly. Don't drink and drive. People do it all the time. People drink and drive. That's dangerous. That's the most dangerous thing in the world. That makes the vehicle dangerous. But you're always at risk. I definitely would practice safe driving over worrying about COVID. It's way more deadly. So the second most deadly thing in the United States right now is driving. And it's in high numbers from drunk drivers. It is a funny quote, though. Arrive alive, don't text and drive.
I'm all for you, I'm all you do, and I'm everything to you, God. To you, God.
You know, I used to text and drive while on my moped, and when I had that Nokia I was talking about, I could text and drive. Well, it was in my pocket. I could feel the numbers, the 71X. I could text and drive. I had all the motions memorized in my pocket, knew what I was thinking while driving on my moped with one hand and not even looking down. Now they're touch, and you can't exactly do that as easy. But when there was a textile pad, you could feel the pad and feel around and go I, B, and it was like a blind person. I was using my blind person mind, and then I was using my eyes while driving. So bring back old style phones with touch buttons, and we can text without even looking anymore. Stupid touch pads. Get one of those old Nokias. Probably don't work. They're like 3G. Probably don't work on the current system. They don't even want people getting a 4G phone anymore. They got all 5G phones soon. This is definitely the last track. It's not the texting that causes accident, it's just being distracted by texting. The drinking causes accident because you're inebriated and your reactions are too slow, and you drive too fast, and you drive too close, and you can't stay in your lane. I got no problems doing that when I'm texting, and people mess with their radio, and that never made people get in accidents because they didn't sit there having conversations on their radio. It's people that are sitting there having conversations. Now, I don't text and drive like you would think. I don't like send long messages. I've never even gone out of my lane before doing it. So I'm sure there's people who every day make a almost grave mistake texting and driving and still do it. Bizarre people out there. That lady almost hit me when she was reading a book, doing her makeup, drinking a coffee, shifting with the wrong hand, looking in her rearview mirror in the snow. That lady almost hit me. People get distracted all the time. You got kids, you'll know what I mean. The kids are even worse. Kids are massive distractions in the car. Isn't that right, guys? Just my opinion on it. I'm not going to kill anybody driving. I had a couple friends die that way. Not cool. Before cell phones were common. Well, alright, guys. Rest in peace, Chris Lynn. I'm going to take off. You guys have a nice evening. Ron Swansong. Hello from the Wild Wild East. I don't take requests while I'm in the middle of the blog, but I will open that in a new tab and put you on a list. If you have enough tracks, then it'll be doable. Thank you, lovely Castillo Laura. But this is the end of the blog. See you guys all later. Thanks for coming. Glad you came late, Ron. Can always rewatch it. Can always appear next blog. Catch you all on the flip side.